Do we have any more questions?
I think Kendra, if she wants to, I will ask her if she wants to ask a question.
I don't have a question. I'm just really resonating with what you've been saying, and not everything. Just to share a little bit, I spend a lot of my days in pain and try to not focus on that and try to focus on source and my inner being and the love that I have for myself. And just a quick example, this morning I looked out the window, and right at the moment that I was about to think the pain that I'm in, I saw a bird fly in the sky, and I saw through the trees, and right at that moment I felt an overwhelmed love, that was source saying, I'm here, I love you. And just feeling that helps me get through the day. And I know I'm going to be in pain, but I don't try to give much attention to it and try not to focus on it, and just focus on the love that I have for myself and that I feel. And a lot of times things will go my way. You know, a job opportunity came into my life. I made a plan yesterday, and everything executed just as I planned, just as I hoped that it would, and nothing bothered me. I just felt love all day long. And anyway, like I said, I don't have a question. I just really resonated with a lot of what you said, and I hope I'm not getting off track with anything.
Since there is no projected track, we are in perfect alignment here. We would like to ask you a question, if you would allow us.
Okay. Okay.
Are there moments that when you do not experience pain?
I'm sure there are times in the night, but I wake up often in the night in pain.
We have in previous conversations with similar patterns found that there is what we would like to tell you is there is a vibration that you can find your path into that does not include pain. If you can just accept that there is such a thing, you have taken a very important step, because there is a perfect vibrational version of you that lives completely free of pain in a joyful, comfortable, healthy, wonderful way. There are infinite possibilities, and what we mean by that is there are infinite realities. Now, when people are wanting to manifest something, the linear belief that comes from being a human being, that comes from being in the physical experiences, here I am having a desire, here I am aligning with the vibration of it, and it is created because I had the thought and I had the feeling, and so it is created. Now I am aligning with it so it can come into my physical reality. And while that is a quite simple and even accurate way, we want to give you we want to go a little deeper, because for you, this going a little deeper can make all the difference. So what happens is, every time that you have a thought that has emotion to it, when you have an emotion, when you think with feeling, you are creating. Every time, every thought is a creation. Now, you cannot always see that creation because it is not materializing in your physical reality, but it is materializing in one of the infinite physical realities that are within the infinite dimensions. And that is as deep as we will go, because it is not something that we want anyone to pay a lot of attention to. But here's what what we want you to know. There is a physical reality of you that lives exactly in the way that you desire to live. And rather than trying to figure out all the single steps of how to make anything happen, we would suggest and lovingly suggest that you align with that physical version of you that is living the life that you desire. And to do only that, to find a space in meditation, to find a space in quietness or in nature where you can just focus a little bit on that reality because it is present and it is available to you.
Okay.
Do you feel any resistance when you hear that?
No. And while you're saying that, I do feel the lack of pain while I am meditating. I didn't think about that, but sometimes it's hard to get into that meditative state where there's just so much going on, or you know, my mind wanders. But yes, just for a moment I can be there, and it's a really nice feeling.
And experience the well-being that is so natural for your inner being. You see, your inner being, your higher self, is perfect well-being, and it is truly desiring to express that through your physical body as well. So while every human being experiences the distractions and the chatter in the mind and the thoughts that keep coming during meditation, we would like to encourage you, since you have been practicing it, since it isn't new to you, to allow yourself to just be a little longer, because those thoughts, if you just allow, they will start to become less and less loud, less and less visible, feelable to you, and those thoughts will be replaced by a stronger and stronger sense of well-being and the presence of source within you. And when you find that presence of source within you in meditation, you don't just find well-being in the moment, you find guidance beyond your meditation. You find more clarity. You find more aligned, inspired action. And you find more physical well-being. We would like to encourage you to not get impatient with yourself when those thoughts keep coming. To not judge yourself when the thoughts keep coming. Because your experience is and can shift so quickly when you just allow yourself to give it maybe just 5 minutes longer, give it maybe just 7 minutes longer, and just focus on your breath, focus on a sound, focus on anything that allows you to become still in the moment.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're so very welcome. Is there anything else that we can help you with?
No, I didn't come prepared with the question. I just immediately saw and got busy with the day and was excited to be a part of this.
So are we. We're very excited for you to be a part of this.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else that would like to ask a question?
No. Would you like to say a few final words?
We would like to say to everyone who is listening, whether it is now or whether it is later, to breathe a little more, to breathe a little deeper, to take it easy, to allow a little more, and to be an experiencer of the present moment, to allow yourself to experience the moment that you are in. And you only become aware of the present moment when you are reminded that there is such a thing. When you are not planning your next moment, or the next hour, or even planning the next day, or preparing to get somewhere else. It might sound like it is the opposite, but you can never get there if you're not here. There is no finite there. There is always another there. There is always another desire, but you cannot get to the physical experience of your desire if you are not here now. And the more you practice this, the more sense it will make. The more meaning you will find in the present moment, and realize that even the minutest detail of the present moment, and it only appears to you to be so small, but even the smallest detail of the present moment has the grandest significance in the bigger scheme of things. So what that means is that the smallest thing that you do and think and feel and experience in this moment is just as important as the huge, big, important step that you are preparing for so eagerly. Oh, we are so looking forward to this journey with you, where we expand from the present moment into such grandness and excitement and joy and abundance and love and health and well-being and beauty. It is wonderful to be with you. And so,
It is.
and so,
It is.
and so,
It is. Thank you so much.